No, at first blush, it seems like a good idea, but is it?
Whoa!
So there have been some insider peeks on Guy Ritchie's new movie that's going to be coming out with John Krasinski and Natalie Portman. Ew, ew. It's called The Fountain of Youth. Now, when I first heard about this, I thought they might be redoing the Darren Aronofsky one, but no, it's completely different. It's actually a little bit of a take on Indiana Jones, or at least that flair, so to so they say. Yes, I know this is coming from Screen Rant, but we're still going to present it to you because there are some behind the scene pictures, some inside look first pictures of things that were on set. So John Krasinski and Natalie Portman search for the Fountain of Youth and first images from Guy Ritchie's new movie. Now, Guy Ritchie has kind of sullied his name. I mean, he started off with bangers, Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels, Snatch. Even if you did or didn't like rock and roll, I think it was pretty solid. The weakest, but I mean, that was good. Oh, there was another one with Andre 3000. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I also absolutely loved that movie. And then he ended up doing stuff like Aladdin. What happened, man? Maybe the craziness of when you were married to Madonna like actually made you a good filmmaker, and since you got away from that absolute batshit insane person, you kind of like mellowed out, went more. Anyway, this is all speculation. So the first images have been released, and apparently John, I really just want to call him Jim. Jim and Natalie Portman, Jim and Padme are two estranged siblings, and they reunite to go on a global heist to find the titular spring, the Fountain of Youth. This is a pretty stacked cast as well. I mean, we have Stanley Tucci, who could basically, I can't say he won't do no wrong, but if he devotes himself, like he's pretty much good in any role. Laz Alonso, Domhnall Gleeson, and Isaac Gonzalez. So, they've got a good little foundation there. So that's looking good. Right now, we don't have a trailer yet, and we will get it out to you as soon as we know about it. But there are some first look images, and they're seen setting ancient artifacts. Now, what I have to say about this, I hate the wardrobe. This looks absolutely stupid, in my opinion. If you're going for the spaghetti western feel of something like Indiana Jones, like, please don't do this. Please just don't. So, Ritchie, the director himself, has described it as a story in the vein of Indiana. This approach shines through in the first look images. Of course, it does. And so, what he means by it really is that both come from a background of archaeological endeavors. They're trying to keep history involved. They're keeping the swashbuckling. They're keeping the action adventure, the camaraderie, the quippiness. If I know anything about Guy Ritchie, and if he is still the same man, if he still has the same drive, fervor, and passion as when he started making movies, the quippiness is going to be on point, which is what we love about all that stuff, or at least what I love about a lot of his movies and a lot of the Indiana Jones movies. Like they're funny. They don't take themselves too seriously, but they take themselves seriously when they need to be taken seriously, exactly like Guy Ritchie's younger movies. So I actually have high hopes for this. I just hate the wardrobe. Oh my goodness, it looks so bad. So it says that Guy's best movies tend to be in the action and adventure genre, and Fountain of Youth is filling a new niche in these genres and has potential to become the director's next hit. You could argue that Aladdin was a big hit just because of the money it made. However, that's just with the pocketbook, not with the fans. So this intriguing first look images contain familiar elements, and they're basically not saying much more about it. There's not very much. Hello, mama. There is not much more that they can really say about it, but they do say that Krasinski describes his character, who's playing Luke, as not one to stand still, and Portman describes her character, Charlotte, as a woman who's finding her wildness again. I can see where there might be a backstory, but I'm not going to spoil it here. Well, there can't be a spoiler if I don't know what I'm talking about. Not one to stand still. I'm thinking like a Peter Quill, Indiana Jones type, like shoot first, ask questions later. And then with Portman and Charlotte as a woman who's finding her wildness again, probably either Some girl who had to grow up way too quick, get into the work industry, focused on her career, and so she was business minded and forgot how to have fun like she did when she was playing in the mud with her brother as a kid. Or she got married and was made subservient and then got out of that marriage, whether by divorce or death. And so now she's finding that she's free again. That would be my supposition or presupposition on, just speculating on where their backstories might come from. And this sounds like the recipe for a delightful dynamic. Yes, it actually could. It actually really could. Now let's go to those first look images because I want to scroll through them with you. So this is the one. This is the first look with John Krasinski's character Luke. Then you got the squad together. I can't stand the way that Natalie is dressed. I can't stand the color pattern. It just also it looks way too clean. Obviously these are behind the scenes photos. They're not like on set photos, but this looks like cosplay almost. This looks like a screenshot. Can't quite tell, but one thing I'm noticing is everything looks too clean. Way too clean. There's another one. What the hell are you doing, Natalie? This one's a little bit washed out. I don't like that. I don't like that filter that they put over the lens. It's way too blue. You need to mix that in a little, but I'm not going to get into specifics. But anyway, that's what we have to share with you right now. So this has been announced. There are some first look. They are shooting it. They've got some like on the set pictures. I think the story could be great. I think in the hands of Guy Ritchie, I want him to be great again. Now's the time, America. Even though he's not American, let's make Guy Ritchie great again. Please, for the love of Patmos. Anyway, what do you guys think about it? Have you seen anything? Have you heard about it? If not, feel free to check it out because I can't wait for more. Leave your comments down below. Please subscribe to the channel. We are actually we're doing so great and we appreciate it because it's all because of you. So if you wouldn't mind just hitting the sub button, it doesn't cost you anything. And we will see you next time. This is Multi from the GCA, and y'all have a great day. Bye.